Welcome back to We Started as Techs, a series where we highlight the leaders of ITG and how our shared beginnings in the field allow us to better connect and support our teams today. I am your host, Naide Kersaint, and joining me today is Brian McDonald, our Director of Construction. Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Let's start with your story. Can you briefly share your path in the cable industry and what are your early days in the field were like?
Yeah, so I've been in the telecom industry for about 14 years. I actually started out as a technician with Comcast and later moved up into their construction department as a coordinator. After that, I spent some time as a contractor myself. I was moving around doing aerial, underground splicing work across the country. I even was a subcontractor under BTR at one point. It wasn't until about 2019 that I actually came back to BTR as a coordinator. And since then, I've worked my way up. I managed BAU in Nashville, became a regional manager, and today I'm director of operations over special projects for RBB, Genesis, long haul fiber, FDX across the central division for Comcast.
Sounds good. So this series is rooted in the phrase, "We started as techs." It is a reminder that ITG leaders haven't forgotten where we've come from and that experience helps us relate to the challenges of our field employees. What does that phrase mean to you personally?
For me personally, it always meant that we started in the trenches, when you think about that, we know what the challenges that we're going to face in the field to deliver quality work. It isn't just a job; it's a lifestyle. You've got to think outside the box. You got to adapt to different situations and push through obstacles to keep the customer happy. I've seen a lot of people succeed and I've seen people fail. The difference usually comes down to the mindset. If you want it badly enough and you're willing to put in the work, you can keep growing every day. So really, we started as techs means you started from the bottom and you were able to push through and resiliency and keep moving up.
Now that you're leading as a director, how do you carry that mindset forward, using your own field experience to guide decisions, build trust, and support your crews every day?
Yeah. So the mindset I try to bring to my team every day is exactly just the mindset of customer service. Right. We're in a construction or installation business inside telecommunications, but really it all drives customer service. It's we're here to meet the customer's needs and solve the toughest problems that they have. If they're not happy, we're not successful. I encourage my team to stay resilient, keep pushing, stay focused. Focusing on those details every day. And again, just driving that mindset of, the old saying of greatness is a lot of small things done well. So if we keep the consistent effort and the basics, it's what's going to build to extraordinary results.
And finally, what advice would you share with new technicians just starting out? Someone who might one day follow a path like yours.
My biggest advice is know your weaknesses. Everyone knows that they're good at but real growth comes from working on what holds you back. This industry is built on knowledge, and you can't sit around waiting for someone to hand it to you. Ask questions, shadow others, read about different things, watch tutorials. Just keep learning. If you're struggling in one area, slow down. Be more methodical and practice until it becomes second nature. That drive to improve a little bit each day is what sets people apart. And really, that's at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do, right? We're all trying to be better than ourselves yesterday.
Brian, I want to thank you for sharing your journey and taking the time to speak with us today, and just reminding us why we started as techs is more than just a phrase. It's a way of leading with empathy because we've walked in those shoes too. And to our audience, thank you for joining us. And remember, our strength as leaders comes from never forgetting where we began. We'll see you on the next episode.